How I set this up, bro? Alright, my name is Landon Chesney, and I guess I'm just gonna run through like everything that's gone through my lifting career, I guess. Well, I mean, is it a career? I don't know. Hopefully I get to do this my whole life. But I'm gonna start from the very beginning. Like even before I started lifting. So and we're gonna go from then to now. So I'm gonna explain the whole story. First sport I ever played was basketball. I actually played this a lot, which is kind of ironic for my height. And then I played football. I mean, look at my size. But yeah, I played football my whole life, but I actually played basketball more. And I played it since I was 7. I actually found my way onto a select team at one point. I hooped a lot. I picked up wrestling in freshman year, and I really enjoyed it. I had good success, and me and my team this past year took a trip to Amarillo, and that was really fun. Freshman year got me into performance course, which is where I found my love of lifting. This is also the same program where I hit my raw squat PR of 330. They have a program every summer, so every summer you go and lift and train with them. They're really great at what they do. I'd highly recommend them if they're available. This also led to my first few ever posing pics. Kind of embarrassing, but at least it's a start to somewhere. Dang, I didn't realize that much happened my freshman year. But this year also introduced my first ever powerlifting meet, which I broke a school record immediately. Every form was terrible. I had a bad hip shift and squat. This squat attempt right here was 185 pounds. The very next meet shot up to 250. At this point, my dad started to freak out, so he got me a rack at home so I can practice outside of school as well as in school. Farthest I went freshman year was regionals, got a total of 680. And it was at this point where I started getting copious amounts of weight. So before my first powerlifting season, I weighed around 94 pounds body weight, and I was about 5 feet inches tall. And now, currently, I am 5 feet 3 inches tall and around 120 body weight. At the time of that meet, I was around 5'1", maybe 114 to 106-ish. Got my first few personal equipment items, and me and my dad built our own rack in our gym, and at this point the gains started to get massive. I was lifting on a 3-day split squat, bench, and deadlift every single workout for 3 hours a day. This was all while playing football, wrestling, and basketball at the same time as powerlifting. And then I tore my hamstring, like bad. Total injury time accumulated to over 6 months because me and my dad didn't go to physical therapy for the first 3. So I didn't fully heal from my hamstring injury until about early January, which is right when powerlifting season started. Thankfully, I healed in time for the first meet, which I crushed with a total of 860. Went to regionals and had an extremely close competition to make it to state. Made it to state and got me a total of 915. Huge thank you to Coach Gonzalez and all my friends that went with me to that meet. This would also be my last meet at 114 body weight. I was struggling to keep my body weight down, so I just went ahead and decided to go to 123. I also switched from conventional to sumo for competition purposes, and I was getting some back pain. I was also gearing up for my first out-of-school meet, which I did pretty decent in. I got the same numbers as I did at the state meet, so around 915 total, but took home first. Started a prep for my next meet, which would be about 3.5 months later, which turned out to be my best performance to date. The highest numbers I've ever achieved were at this meet, a total of 1,003. Broke the 1,000 pound club here. Colleges started to reach out to me, and now I'm on the high school national team. I recently achieved a total I never thought I would ever get, 1,040. You're witnessing a 405 deadlift at 120 body weight right now. I have big plans for Powerlifting America High School Nationals, and I plan to compete in the World Sub-Junior Championship for IPFs. But only time will tell. I gotta stay praising the Lord. Hopefully he keeps me healthy, and yeah, that's my story. Let's write some more.